The Formula One movie with Brad Pitt, you're in it?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
Typecast.
But did
I'm
you...
the commentator.
Did you...
You know,
That's a stretch. Did you... Okay, this is where, if we have a football movie or a basketball, we're always going, well, could they really play? Like White Men Can't Jump with Wesley Snipes and Woody Harrelson. We're like, I don't know. How did Formula One view the Formula One movie with Brad Pitt?
Well, Formula One opened the doors and said, right, we'll give you the biggest access, the best access. Come and make a movie about our sport that sells our sport. It's another factor in the growth of the sport that people have seen this and now want to watch it live. And they made as real a Formula One movie as they possibly could, with a little bit of Hollywood sprinkled in to that. Martin and myself, we did 19 hours of voiceover and commentary for this. And I remember having a chat to Joe Kosinski, the director, who's a fabulous director to work for. Whatever you do is always brilliant, and then he gets you to do it his way.
That's true. Yeah. That was perfect, now do it again.
Exactly, yeah. And we'll do it again and again until you do it my way, and you'll still think it's your way. But that... He just brought the best out of Martin and myself.
Did you meet Brad Pitt?
Eventually, yes. So I went through the whole filming process, not meeting Brad Pitt at all, and then saw him on the red carpet in New York. Now, New York, Times Square, thousands of fans, and all the displays have got the F1 movie around it. And I'm still talking to Lewis Hamilton, two boys from Stevenage, going, oh, this is just insane.
So you're from the same hometown as Lewis Hamilton?
I am the second fastest man from Stevenage, and always will be. And this one, and he can have that honour because he's the greatest we've ever seen in this sport. But to go back to Brad Pitt, who, by the way, is one of the nicest men on the planet as well, we met up on the red carpet. And I'm stood with Martin, and I said, come on, we're going to go and get a selfie with Brad Pitt. Why? I said, because I haven't met him yet, and you have. He said, well, he's busy. I said, I don't care. We're in the film, we're movie stars, and this is the only chance I'm ever going to get to do this. So we walked up to Brad, and I went, hey, Brad, sorry, I'm Crofty. Sorry to bother you. He went, hey, Crofty, man, how you doing? I'm like, Brad knows who I am. This is great. Man, you legitimize everything we do. I said, well, that's very nice. I have no idea what it means, but it sounds good. And we had a selfie, and it was really lovely. Fast forward, and this was the best bit about being in the movie. Fast forward a week, and I'm on the red carpet now at the London premiere. And I took my son, my youngest son, who was 16, he just finished his exams, said, come on, you've done really well. Here's a little prezi. We're going to go to the premiere. Okay. So we were on the red carpet. We met Tate McRae, which was really nice. She was ever so sweet. And then did a little video for our daughter, who we were going to go and see in concert the next day with, to see Tate McRae. And we saw some actors from the movie. And I said, right, okay, we're going to go in, but do you want to see anyone else? He said, well, who else can we see? I said, well, Brad's over there. I see Brad if you want. And he's like, you don't know Brad Pitt. I said, of course I know Brad Pitt. I'm in a movie with him, son. You don't know Brad Pitt. You've never met. I said, right, we're going to go and see Brad Pitt. He's a mate. I'm thinking, I've met Brad once here. This could go horribly wrong, right? So we walked over, and he just finished an interview, and I said, Brad, how's it going? And he spun around and went, Crafty, oh man, what did you think of the film? At which point, my son now thinks, yeah, Dad knows Brad Pitt. So we have a bit of a chat. So, by the way, says my son, this is James, Brad, James. Crafty Jr., come on, give us a hug. And so James, my son, is now hugging Brad Pitt, right? And I have got more dad points out of that than anything I've ever done in my career. That was just mega.